If you're in the market for a middle-of-the-road gaming video card, well, this just might be it. It's HIS's R7 370 IceQ X2 OC video card. It comes in this rather frosty-looking box that has general features and specifications about the product on it, but no actual pictures of the video card. Included is information on how to transport the video card, as well how to install it, a user's guide, an installation CD, and inside this quality foam packaging, you've got the video card, which is in an anti-static bag, and a DVI to VGA adapter. This video card has a PCI Express interface of 3, and it's based on the Trinidad Pro Core, which is built on the 28nm manufacturing process and has 2.8 billion transistors. Note though that this video card is basically a rebrand of the Radeon R9 270, just with higher clock speeds, and it doesn't support AMD's GCN 1.2 architecture, rather GCN 1. What does this mean exactly? Well, it kind of lacks the more sophisticated DirectX 12 and the FreeSync support, and it doesn't have the bridgeless crossfire, nor does it benefit from the tessellation of GCN 1.2 architecture. Now, this rebrand really makes things a little bit confusing because while it used to be an R9, it's now an R7, and to be honest, that's really where it's best suited because the R7 series, well, they are entry to mid-level. The R9s are considered higher end. And that being said, I personally would go with an R9 series video card. And honestly, the R9 390 series would be the best bet for most gamers, wanting all that eye candy on at high resolutions. Now, this is a sizable dual slot video card measuring in at 27 centimeters long by 14 centimeters high by 4.2 centimeters wide. And if you look at the actual printed circuit board, well, it's almost to the full extent of the cooler, but in most cases these days will have no problem accommodating this video card. Now, with that in mind, you want to have excellent case ventilation because they have this cooler setup. It is HIS's own IceQ X2 cooler, very impressive. You've got two 90mm fans which will dissipate the heat no problem, as well lots of aluminum fins, heat pipes here at the top, and you've got a copper base plate here which comes in direct contact with the GPU. But I prefer blower style fans. You still need to have excellent case ventilation because it needs to really pull in cool air, but blower style fans will exhaust the warm air outside of the case. This design rather ports all that air inside of the case. Not really a big deal if you have excellent case ventilation. And these fans are quiet at 28 decibels in 2D mode, but of course, when you crank this thing up in 3D mode, it's going to increase the speed of the fans. It comes with an impressive 5 video connections, 2 DVI, an HDMI, which fully supports 7.1 channel audio, and 2 mini display ports. Remember earlier when I mentioned that it does not have XDMX bridgeless crossfire? Well, here's the actual old school crossfire connection. And this video card requires 2 6-pin power connections, as well the maximum power consumption is 110 watts. The core speed is 975 megahertz, but the boost clock is 1 gigahertz. Keep in mind that the default for this particular video card, the stock, is 925 megahertz, so that's a decent increase. And the 2 gigabytes of GDDR5 256-bit memory is 5.6 gigahertz DDR. It comes with 1024 shading units, 64 texture mapping units, 16 compute units, 32 raster operations. The fill rate is 31.2 gigapixels per second. The texture fill rate is 62.4 GTexels per second. As well, the floating point performance is 1,997 gigaflops, and the memory bandwidth is 179 gigabytes per second. It supports DirectX 12, OpenGL 4.5, OpenCL2, Vulkan, Mantle, and this API or applications programming interface really breaks new ground in that games with it enabled speak the language of GCN or Graphics Core Next architecture, allowing outstanding performance and amazing image quality. This essentially means developers have an outstanding tool to supercharge graphics. As well, ultra resolutions up to 4K are possible, and that's 4 times that of regular HD. It has AMD True Audio technology for amazing sound quality and AMD app acceleration, which improves performance of everyday tasks such as web browsing, office applications, and video rendering. Also, AMD Crossfire technology for amazing multi-video card scaling performance, which is a must for many gamers as well. There's also AMD Power Tune technology, which enables intelligent power monitoring to enable higher clock speeds and thus better performance. Also, to reduce energy costs, AMD has this zero core technology, and it allows the video card to consume virtually no power when it is at idle. And finally, for all your 3D viewing pleasure, they have AMD HD 3D technology to play 3D games, watch Blu-ray 3D videos, and the ability to edit 3D photos. Is this video card going to knock your socks off when it comes to gaming performance? No, not really. It is an entry to mid-level video card in that particular sense. However, if you are mildly into gaming, you're not really a hardcore gamer, and you want to have a super multiple video card set up at a decent price, this would be a really, really good video card. Overall, this is a great product. Until next time, take care.